Hey guys, welcome back to Elden Ring, and here we are in the Lakeside Crystal Tunnel, and we are going to explore this all the way through and fight the boss at the end. Yeah, pretty much just another Crystal Tunnel with another side boss, and I will see you at the end of this bad boy. Alright, at the end of this Crystal Tunnel, we come up on boss number 46, the Bloodhound Knight. So in this playthrough, we're going to fight lots of Bloodhound Knights. They're pretty, not common, but semi-common enemy. We've already fought one in Darhill with, what's his name? But again, not a big challenge of an enemy. I get hit a lot in the beginning simply because I'm not playing right at this point, and I summon my guys mid-fight. I try to drink my physic mid-fight, and all this stuff that I do that's now, as I'm further in the game, I realize is this is very amateurish shit that I did. It's still early in the game. But it gets a lot better here later on. But this guy goes down pretty easy. He's just really fast and really teleporty, and we get a medallion out of it. So, not too bad. Then up the other side of that, we meet Laternia, whatever. We meet this chicken or dog, and we'll get a summon, and later on, we'll get half of a secret medallion that we need. But she turns into a summon that we're not going to use, but will be important later, I guess is the best way to put that. After that, we head up to the 4 Belfries. So this area is a strange area, because what we're going to do here is we're going to use imbued sword keys to open up portals to specific zones in hidden areas to get, I think we get a couple items and we fight a couple bosses. I think that's about it. But each one of these has a teleporter that requires an imbued sword key. There's 3 or 4 of them that you find in game, and it won't work with a regular sword key, but just an imbued one. And then you teleport to wherever the teleporter takes you, as we'll see here. So, apparently I don't use that. Okay. I think I've already been here once. I think we did one of these. I want to say Crumbling Faramazula. I don't know. But, yeah, see, use that and then go through the tunnel. And the tunnel is going to take us, in this case, to the Chapel of Anticipation, where we fought, where actually the game started. So we can go fight the Grafted Scion that's there. See? And I will skip you right to that fight, because there's not a whole lot here. Except for this, which I died on. Like an idiot. Alright, Grafted Scion is a pretty easy fight. We're a lot better at this point than we were at the beginning of the game. Except for some reason I still refuse to use my physic before the fight. And I get hit right. I didn't even watch this before that. And I fucking knew it was going to happen, because my ass didn't use the physic before I went in the door. Still haven't summoned the guys yet. I guess I'm not going to. Okay, go me. Physic's gone already, because I got hit. But one thing I've noticed about doing these short form YouTube videos, because I'm used to doing half hour, 20-minute videos, is that in the shorter videos, you lose a lot of the personality behind the video. So, because the videos are so short, it's hard to get everything across perfectly, and he's dead already. You see, we get a sword and a shield out of it, and the satisfaction of killing that dude. And that's literally all that there is to do here. Like I said, the 4 Belfries, they just warp you to small areas, and that's kind of it. I'm gonna dick around here for a minute, just kind of expecting there to be something else, but there's not. Alright, and then from there we go through another portal, which leads us to Nokron, the Eternal City, which is really fucking cool. Unfortunately, we don't go to Nokron yet. We will later in the series, but not right now. for now, we get this little, like, bridge area of Nokron, which is cut off from the rest of the village. So, as we hop down this, there's a Crucible Knight down there who I don't believe we beat it this time. I think I try, but then bad things happen to me, and from there, we will come back later. But I can't seem to land anything today. Yeah, you can see the Crucible Knight way over there, off to the right side of your screen. It's kind of a dick. I'm not great at fighting Crucible Knights. At least I used the physic beforehand this time, so like I can learn stuff. Unfortunately, I think this guy is gonna pretty much wreck us. But at least we get a weird necklace, which is kind of cool. Unfortunately, a lot of the talismans and shit that we pick up, I'm not going to be using. Most of the ones that I have are, especially later in the, or not later in the game, like from here to the mid game, are focused on just boosting the character stats. So I think I'm using Radagon's Source Heal here, which boosts all of my physical abilities. And then I think there's another one that I use, but yeah, you can see this guy's cutting through me pretty quick. Again, I didn't summon the skeletons for this. There wasn't a summon feature here. I also didn't dodge a whole bunch at the beginning, which isn't great for existence. But he's down to half health. And okay, that was pretty slick. Maybe I did beat him here. I don't think I did. But, yeah. I'm just really excited to keep getting through this series because I know there's some really cool stuff coming up later. It's just weird because like this was from a long time ago. Like I'm talking like May, I think, when I recorded some of this. Oh yeah, he dropped. Crucible Knight is down, and we don't get anything from him. That's the disappointment. There it is. Look at his face. All the disappointment. And I'm like, are you kidding me? That was it? There's nothing here? And they were, in fact, not kidding me. There is nothing here. Other than that necklace and the satisfaction of killing another Crucible Knight. That is it for this area. I'm going to do a quick run through and kind of just look around, see if there's like a jump off point, because I'm still baffled. But that's kind of it. So I will see you in the next area. Alright, we take the next teleprompter to the crumbling lands of Fair Missoula. So this isn't actually Fair Missoula. This is just a small section. Really cool looking area here. Reminds me a bit of Drangleic from DS2. Not so much in the giant cyclone, but in all the dragons and shit. And just like the overall, I don't know, kind of vibe of this little area. Like, I haven't been to Fair Missoula actually yet, but this vibe just gives me a little bit of Drangleic. Now, as you can see right here, I'm going to do something, it's an advanced strat. I'm going to use my physic before I get into the fight. So, see, I'm already improving. These are essentially beastmen. We fought these guys before, well, not these guys specifically, but we fought beastmen of Farum Azula before. In one of the caves at the very beginning of the game, they were a boss. They're not particularly difficult. I'm going to say that and then know that like I can just win by knocking these guys off of ledges. But I do a lot of damage to them, and that's the important thing here. Continuing on, this area is really cool. I just like the overall aesthetic of it. I don't think there's anything else here. I think it was just those two guys and then just like a glimpse of Fair Missoula. Yeah. There's not a whole lot in these little imbued sword key areas. But they're kind of cool to show up and just do some stuff real quick and then kind of dip out. You can kind of see just this whole area is just a mess of like floating shit and dragons in the sky. And that's what gives me, I guess, that's what gives me the Drangleic vibe. It's just all the dragons everywhere. But I start to find a path down here, and we get the Pearl Drake Talisman, and that is literally it. So, with that happening, you can see where that is in the map way up to the side that we haven't even discovered yet. Although, to be fair, at this point, there's still a lot of the map I haven't discovered. We will jump to our next area and continue on our journey. And as we get here to the Bellum Highway, just before the Grand Lift of Dectus, we are going to end the episode here. So, thank you guys for watching. And in the next episode, we will continue on. I know this wasn't a particularly action-packed episode, but it was kind of fun. It was interesting, and we got a lot of little things out of the way. Like, a lot of these early episodes are me just kind of going through and knocking out some of this stuff. But as we take the Grand Lift of Dectus up to the Altus Plateau, when we get up there, we'll end the episode, just because the Grand Lift is pretty cool. And it is a way that we haven't been up to Altus yet. I think we hopped up the back stairs the first point, but this is the way that the game, I think, wanted you to go in the beginning. This is the way I first went to Altus in my very first time getting there. And yeah, it's really cool. And as you kind of get out of the lift, you can kind of look over everything, and welcome to Altus again, I guess. But thank you guys for watching. That is this episode of Elden Ring, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys.